Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna have a little bit of a rant but give you some information on the Marvel's Avengers microtransactions that people are getting up in arms about, and there's a lot of controversy surrounding it because people think it's unfair, but a lot of people don't understand the actual microtransactions around the battle passes for each character, and I'll get into that in just a little second. In the background you'll see some gameplay from me on my stream like a couple of weeks ago. I don't really have any recorded footage, so I apologize if it's lower quality due to it being streamed. But first and foremost, I want to say there's a lot of critics out there who are trashing the microtransactions because they know that people are looking to be offended by anything, which means more clicks for them on their videos and articles. So they are always going to point out what can potentially be a negative subject, a controversial subject, because that know that people are going to click it and not fully understand or read what actually is happening, because the critics never actually put out a fair, rounded statement or argument around what people should not be offended about but are offended about. The reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of critics aren't giving you the full story. There's an article that I will link in the video description. You can go and you can click on it and you can read it yourself. You don't have to listen to me or believe me, where pushsquare.com spoke about the game, and even at the top of their article they show you this big fear-mongering scary title, but then go on to explain the true reality behind the microtransactions. So I'm briefly going to touch on that and give you my opinion. Now, I don't know 100% that everything is confirmed in this article, but you know, they have no reason to lie about it. You know, they could just go with the fear-mongering angle, but they actually clear up what the reality of the microtransactions are. So first and foremost, it's a AAA title, which means you pay a full price for the game, $60. Loads of games do this. Call of Duty, Destiny, other AAA titles charge a full price at launch. Simple as that. That's the industry. Now, on top of that, AAA games usually offer, now at least anyway, a battle pass which you have to purchase, or you can have a free version of that battle pass and you can purchase a premium one if you want to get cosmetics and unlockables. Or on the other route, you pay a full price for a game and then you pay a certain amount of money for a DLC or a group of DLCs. That's how gaming works. Now, the Avengers are doing it a little bit differently. You pay the full price for the $60 of the launch title, and then every character you get, every DLC that comes with that character, so the whole entire story campaign, all the new areas accessible to that character are available in the game for free. You don't have to buy a single thing in this game after launch if you don't want to. Now, the battle passes themselves offer each individual character, and that will offer you rewards, unlockables, takedowns, probably things like emotes and skins for that specific character. So if you buy the battle pass for that character, you then get things to unlock for that character while using that character. The battle passes are priced at $10. Now, $10 turns into 1,000 credits, which is the in-game currency, and then you use that 1,000 credits to buy the battle pass for whichever character you want to do. So a lot of people are very, very frustrated and angry about this because they think that every character that comes out they're going to have to spend £10 on, when realistically they don't. First and foremost, I'm going to put it this way. If a character comes out that you don't like Hawkeye, you don't have to buy his battle pass, but you still have access to the character in case you want to run the story and do things like that. You still have access to the character. You just don't have to spend money on cosmetics for that character because you don't like that character. So at the very bare bones of this, you pick and choose which character you want to buy the battle pass for. But that's not it. That's not only it. Right, so let me explain it this way. You pay $60 for the title, you get the 6 launch characters for free, and then you get a character, I think it's Hawkeye, the first one's coming out. You get Hawkeye for free and all his story campaign for free. You can pay $10 for his battle pass. Throughout that battle pass, you can earn all of the credits back. So the 1,000 credits you put down on that battle pass, if you use that character, you will get that 1,000 back. I believe you get 1,300 in total, but I'm just going to stick to the 1,000 points that we're talking about here. So you pay $10 for one battle pass, 1,000 credits. Through that actual battle pass, you get that 1,000 credits back. That means that when the next character comes out, you have that 1,000 credits to buy that battle pass with. You don't have to spend another $10 on another character because you already have your credits back from your first battle pass that you completed. So what this means is once you buy that first battle pass, if you're smart and you don't spend your credits on anything, you never have to spend another single penny on any battle pass ever again. But here's the kicker. When you pay the $60 for the original launch game, you get 6 characters to play with. Those 6 characters already have all of their battle passes unlocked. You don't have to spend $10 on their battle pass, and each one of their battle passes, as far as we know right now, will have access to 1,300 credits. That means if you buy the game for $60, you have either paid for the game and you get free battle passes with it, or you haven't paid for the game whatsoever and you have purchased 6 battle passes. That's how it works out. So you complete all their battle passes. That gives you 7,800 credits. That means you will never ever have to pay another single penny in this game ever again to be able to access all the battle passes for all the characters. All the characters, DLC areas, access to all the story campaigns are completely free as far as we know for the rest of time. And if you don't waste your credits after you do the 6 original battle passes for complete and utter no money whatsoever, you never have to pay a single penny again. But the thing is that people won't talk about this because they just want controversial negative media so that they get clicks and views and they earn money off what they do. They are critiquing for the sake of being critics. Now, I'm not going to totally 100% defend Marvel for their microtransactions because I feel like they could be slightly cheaper than they are, but ultimately that's their pricing and you don't have to buy them at all if you don't want to. And if you decide to purchase something, you will earn enough to be able to buy more things for free. And if you just buy the game and play it and never spend the credits, you will always have everything for free for the entirety of the rest of this game's history, live lifelong, whatever you want to call it. And I will say, there's potential for scamming in this game because there's no doubt that there's going to be individual unique skins in their microtransaction shop which isn't available on the battle passes. Now, what they price those skins at is where we judge this game on their microtransactions, because if it works out like one individual unique skin costing $20 in terms of credits, that's when people can be upset, that's when people can be angry, that's where people can moan, because that is a completely different level of intensity when it comes to microtransactions. Now, they're playing on the whole idea of FOMO, you know, fear of missing out, but every game does that now. Every single game that I can think of, Destiny, Call of Duty, Fortnite, all are, even Fall Guys as well, are all based around the idea of missing out on something, so you want to purchase it, you want to buy it. Now, some games have better, you know, proportion of money spent to what you receive. I think Fall Guys do it absolutely amazingly well because they also have in-game rewards for doing things and winning games. But when it comes to something like Call of Duty, it's a little bit more intense on how much you have to pay on skins and operators if you choose to do that. So where Avengers lies in that market, in their in-game unique skin setup that they have in-game, that's where we judge the microtransactions. But as it stands right now, without any knowledge of what that is going to be, you will get this game for a normal AAA price, $60, or if you want to play it early, a little bit more, and then you will never have to pay a single penny again to ever have a battle pass for a character to unlock their cosmetics, and you never have to pay for a DLC or a character or a campaign mission or an area. Everything is essentially free if you are smart and not spending all your credits on things that you probably don't want. Now, I didn't mean to be too ranty or too angry in this video. It's just that I've been on Twitter trying to explain this to people that you don't have to spend a single penny on this game ever if you don't want to. And I think right now the system that they have in place is actually one of the better I have ever seen in my life through any game. And I could be completely wrong about it. They could do some extra stuff that just completely messes up my argument here. But right now, with the facts that are put in front of my face, this game has a really good system set up. And I guess that is all I wanted to say. I wanted to try and get the point across about microtransactions in this game for anyone who is confused about all the negative media attention and don't know what to think, or even people who actually feel really angry at this game but they don't really know fully or understand what the microtransactions are. So if this helped you out or whatever, you can like. People are probably going to dislike, it's whatever. I just want to put this information in front of people so that they can make an informed decision about this game off the bat with the information we know right now. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.